It's over. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
What's going on? It's Taisophon, and I'm coming back at you guys with another video. So recently, I've been staring really long and really hard at the season pass for Naruto, Boruto, Storm Connections, and I couldn't help but think to myself, which 5 characters are going to make it into the season pass? At first, I was going to make this a video about my predictions about who I think CC2 will put in the game, but then I thought to myself, who cares about who CC2 is going to put in the game? It's probably going to be some Rasengan spamming, Chidori spamming, Flying Raijin spamming, Amaterasu spamming, Fire Style Fireball Jutsu spamming, Shadow Clone Jutsu spamming, Armored Jutsu having as character anyways. So I'll just make this a video about characters that I personally want to see make it into the game. So let's begin. 5 characters that I want to see make it into the season pass for Naruto Storm Connections. Number 1, Adult Hanabi Hyuga. I just figured if they're going to put multiple versions of Naruto, Sasuke, and Boruto, they can add a 3rd version of Hanabi, right? One thing I really liked about Hanabi is that as far as her design goes, she's very reminiscent of Neji with the long brown hair that goes all the way down her back. Personally, I prefer her design over Hinata's design. Just an overall cool looking character in my opinion. I also think Hanabi is one of those characters that needs her moveset redone anyways, because it always looked kind of stiff and clunky compared to the other Hyuga characters. So I really think she needs her taijutsu updated, considering that she's become even more talented than Hinata in Gentle Fist. On top of that, she's trained with her father Hiyashi for the past 15 years leading up to the Boruto anime. So I'm pretty sure her taijutsu looks much more refined than her Shippuden taijutsu. Number 2, Kurenai. I think Kurenai would be a great fit for the season pass because she's the only sensei out of all the Leaf Genin who hasn't showed up in a Storm game, which is criminal if you ask me. I always thought Kurenai was an interesting character, and I always liked playing her in the older Naruto games, like in the Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution series. She could warp herself around the screen really quickly. She could use Genjutsu to immobilize her opponents with like these vines that come out from the ground, and they always had like these signature red petals that fly around whenever she activates it. I remember in the anime she was able to keep up with Itachi's speed and even break free from his Genjutsu, which was pretty dope as well. And her design was just overall fire. I mean, she had the red eyes, which matched the red petals that you would see when she activates her Genjutsu, the red sleeve on her right arm with all the bandages. It just made her look badass overall. It sucks that she fell off pretty hard in the anime, so I think she deserves some type of redemption in Storm Connections. Number 3, Yugao. Some of you guys are probably like, who the hell is that? Well, before you go apeshit, let me give you a little information about the character. Yugao is a former Anbu Black Ops member of Kakashi Sensei. She was also sent out by the 3rd Raikage to retrieve any survivors from the Uchiha massacre, and found Sasuke as the only survivor from that. Besides that, all I remember was that Yugao was a beast of a character back in the Clash of Ninja Revolution days. She could dart across the screen with her sword in an instant, making her a really fast and agile fighter. She could use her Moonlit Night ability to give her after images of her moves, making it harder to see what she's doing on the field. She also used shadow clones of herself in her special, which could be used as a jutsu ability in this game, and could serve as a good pressure tool to break her opponent's guard. You know, it would be nice to see another Anbu Black Ops member other than Yamato, Kakashi, and Itachi in a Storm game, and I don't think her mask is in the game as a collectible accessory too, so that might be a subtle hint. Number 4, Toneri. Not quite sure why Toneri hasn't made it into the game on release, but maybe they're saving him for DLC because, you know, they want everyone's dollar. Toneri I could see being one of the most played characters in the game, as he has access to all chakra natures, and he possesses both the Byakugan and the Tenseigan. His awakening could be his Tenseigan's green aura chakra mode thing, where he steals your chakra little by little with every hit. One of his jutsus could be that gold chakra sword that he used to cut the moon in half, In his secondary jutsu, it could be that true secret orbs that he shoots from a distance as projectiles, which could also drain your chakra, but that would be kind of broken in my opinion. But yeah, definitely a character you will see on everyone's team if CC2 decides to drop this character for the season pass. Last but not least, number 5, Anko. Anko was always a badass character in my opinion, and it sucks seeing her get cut from the Storm series after Generations. At least in that game, she was given some type of representation by not being a character that you can actually control, but a support character that you can use on your squad formation. Her moveset can consist of her using her snakes with a mixture of taijutsu, kind of similar to how Kabuto uses his snakes in his sage form. She could use her snakes for range purposes, like for example, her snakes could function as a long-range grab, just like how Kawaki and Jugo's grabs function. She's always seems to have a kunai at the ready in the anime, so her using a kunai while performing taijutsu seems to make sense here. In the anime, she's proven to us that she can use fire release, using fire style dragon flame jutsu specifically. This could be really good for one of her ninjutsu techniques, making her a versatile fighter, being able to fight up close and at a distance as well. Considering that she has some affiliation with Orochimaru, I think it would make sense for her to have some poison tags as a part of her ninja toolkit also. And last, even though she doesn't really call upon the power of the curse mark in the anime, I was thinking her awakening could be her activating the power of the curse mark, giving her a big damage boost and access to more mobility and even more snake abilities. That's all I got for my top 5 characters I would like to see in the season pass for Naruto Storm Connections. I highly doubt half of them will even make it into a Naruto game at all in the future, to be honest, but we'll just have to wait and see. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to keep up with more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. This has been Taisophon, and I'm out, people. Later.